Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I'm going to do a video on Bqool and how I have it set up and all that. This is a repricer that I use personally. I've been using it for over 2 years. I absolutely love the software. I did notice an extreme jump in my sales volume whenever I started using it. So basically what this does is, you have your product listed on Amazon. You do have to set this up to link it to your Amazon account using keys. I think they call it keys. Well, anyway, so it manually adjusts your price as the market fluctuates. I keep mine actually very simple and basic. I do the same thing for pretty much everything, unless I'm like trying to clearance it out. So before I get going on Bqool, I do want to say I am going to put in an affiliate link down in the description. So if you choose to subscribe to Bqool, I'd appreciate it if you can use that. And if you guys can like and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. So, again, this is just repricing software. So first I want to go with the pricing. First, when you go to sign up, you do get a 14-day trial, as you see here. So this is what I use, is I do the $25 a month. It's up to 1,000 listings a month, or 1,000 listings at a time, not in a month, 1,000 listings at a time. So if you do, I don't know, if you have like 1,200 listings and like 500 of them are inactive, you got to go through and delete those because they will pause your other listings. I go through once a week and I delete old listings that aren't, refillable products. So this is what it gives you, 1,000 listings. It syncs with Inventory Lab, which is vital because on Inventory Lab, it'll put the cost of the product into Bqool automatically. It takes a day or two after you ship out the products. It'll compete with the buy box. It'll calculate your profits. You can schedule your own repricing. I don't. I just set a price and move on. Excuse me. So that's what you get for $25. If you have 2,000-3,000 listings, then go with the $50 a month or whatever works for you as far as size. But I just have the $25 a month one. And you can also do annually, which saves you $2.50 a month. I just do the $25 a month and I don't mess with it from there. So whenever you log on, you can see up here on the top, that's the options here. Dashboard will tell you like how many units and stuff that you sold a month. I'm not going to show that because you'll see like all of my replens, and that would be bad to share with everybody on YouTube. Manage listings will show you all of your listings. I am going to show you an example of some listings that I don't care if you guys see or not. It won't affect my business at all. And then repricing rules. So you have compete for the buy box, stay competitive. The names of these don't really matter. You just set up your rules. You can set them all the same if you want. Maximize profit is the one that I use. And you can see I have 666 listings under that. This one I must have hit the wrong thing and I haven't searched for it. So this, if you want to schedule a time, you can input the information that you want. I just have it on default, whatever the default was. I didn't go through and change anything. As you can see, I just have everything off. I never really messed with that. So if you go to maximize profit, which is the one that I use, I have custom rules. So these are like pre-existing rules if you want to do that. Compete with the lowest price, raise your price during your buy box ownership. Compete with the lowest FBA price, compete with the buy box price. I went with custom rules. That way I can set my own personal parameters. So here it'll tell you a rule that focuses on protecting your margins and maximizing your profits. They'll lower your price to put you in a position to get the buy box. Once you're in the buy box settings will raise your price to maximum the profits you earn during the buy box duration. The rule will exclude the back-ordered offers to avoid intentional price drop. Using the repricer settings, we'll be able to lower and raise your prices to keep you competitive while staying within the range of your profit margins. So whenever I have orders on back order, so what back order products are is, say I sent in this tape to Amazon and they're redistributing it to this other warehouse. All those items go on back order. So I have it set where, because on back order, you're typically not going to get the buy box because you're on back order, and the other seller, their product might be in stock. So what happens if that seller that has their product in stock, I'm not going to lower my price to theirs. It's just going to stay at whatever I sent it in at, and then it'll adjust when my product is available for purchase. So those are the rules that I have set in place for my business, and it works really well for me. Even yesterday, the Christmas rush is over and I still had like 80 sales, but I saw a huge increase in my sales when using this. All right, so competitors, I have it for lowest price. I want my stuff to move through the store. I don't like holding on to product. So I have it set to just go to the lowest price if it meets my parameters, which I'll show you what I do. So I compete only with Amazon and FBA, non-featured FBA, non-featured fulfilled by merchant, and FBM. I don't compete with any of those with my my repricer. So basically what that means with like the FBM is, say I have an item at $15 and there's a fulfilled by merchant seller with 13, my price still stays 15, because FBA sellers traditionally will get the buy box over anybody merchant fulfilled. So I don't compete with them at all with my pricing. So this stuff I didn't really mess with. So I have it to set exclude sellers positive feedback lower than 80%. So again, if my price is $15 and the other seller is 13 and their feedback is like 50%, my repricer is not going to adjust to their price. My feedback I think is 94% over the years. So odds are I'll have a better chance at the buy box than that individual. Exclude seller total feedback lower than 0. I don't compete with people with no feedback. I don't compete with people with back ordered products. So my price will stay the same. So again, if someone else has an order on back or the product on back order at 13, my price is not going to drop to compete with them. My price will stay at $15. So when those people get their product in stock, then the price will deduct. When it's no longer identified as back ordered product. All right, so get the buy box. I don't have anything on here that was changed. Yeah, I didn't mess with any of these settings here. As you see, everything's turned off. So stay in the buy box. I didn't adjust this either. I only compete with Amazon and FBA. Buy box setting, raise my price to maximum profits to within 0. I don't have any changes added in here. In schedule, you can see everything is turned off. And the rule, which you see here, is the rule description that I already read to you guys. And see, I don't have anything listed in here. I just keep it really simple. The most important thing is when you set up your actual pricing, which is the next thing I'm going to show you guys here. So here's 2 Nike items that I'm currently out of stock on, but I have sold recently that I haven't deleted yet. So here I bought these beanies. Yeah, looks like just a beanie, Nike's beanie for $6.48. And again, these prices are with my sales tax included. So what I do is you just click on this calculator here, and I come here and I put 30% ROI. You click on that, and it gives you the pricing. So that's where the 1461 comes from. I didn't come up with it my own. I just type in 30% is the lowest I want to go. And then I just throw in an arbitrary number to give it plenty of flexibility if the market goes back up, because when people sell out, the price could go up. So I just throw in $30. I just pick the next tens. So if it's like $8 item, I pick 10. If it's a $12 item, I go up to 20. That's just what I do, and it works out well for me. And then, like, again, on these pants, it cost me $10.81. Again, I just have it set for 30% ROI. And, I just threw in 50. I actually sold these for $48, it looks like, at a $23 profit. So that's really all you do with this. All this stuff on the side, I don't ever look through any of these filters or anything like that. If I wanted to go through all of my items, just delete this versus Nike and hit search, or you just hit manage listings and hit active listings, and it'll take you right there. And really, that's all I use the repricer for, is I just go through when I have my new product. If you click on like minimum price like this, if you click on it twice, this top items won't have, like I just sent out a shipment 2 days ago, and this will be blank right here because I haven't set my prices yet. And I just go through the line and do my repricing on both sides, and then I just hit save and I just leave it there, and that's all the work I put into it. So this is my Bqool tutorial. I hope you guys got some value from it. I strongly recommend Bqool. I love the software, and it works great for me. I've never had any issues, so I recommend it. So if you guys are interested in it, please hit my affiliate link down below. Thanks for watching.